Okay, well, I had the spicy Popeyes chicken sandwich for lunch today, which means I'm still very, very, very thirsty right now. Full, and it was very delicious, sure, but very thirsty. I mentioned the new Mountain Dew Zero that they have in stores now. I mentioned that last week when I did the Mountain Dew popcorn episode, and since the first ever episode of Brad Tries, which was like 10 years ago, and wow, was Mountain Dew Whiteout, we tend to look at all the new Mountain Dews that are out. In this case, yes, it is. It even says new right there. I hope this stays out for 10 years and they still keep the new on there, or they get rid of the new and just call it Mountain Dew 2. So this is Mountain Dew Zero Sugar for people who want the taste of Mountain Dew, but not the guilt of, I think that had a lot of sugar in it, that feeling afterwards. I had some time between movies yesterday. Saw Weathering with You yesterday and Bad Boys for Life. Had some time between them. Went to the store across the street. I knew this was out, but they didn't have the individual bottles. They had the 12-pack of cans. So I was like, well, I don't know when I'm going to run into this again, so I better get it now. That's how I am with this show. Like, when I first see it, I'm like, I don't want to risk it's going to be hard to find after this, so I'm going to go ahead and get it now. And it was the 12-pack, so I'm like, I'd better like this. Let's see if it passes the will I sneak it into the movie theater test. I wasn't lying when I said I was very thirsty. I think I've already drank half of this can. Well, you can tell it's only the hip sodas have the different colored tabs. Now I drink a lot of, it's not like I down several a day or anything, but when I get a Mountain Dew, I grew up drinking a lot of Mountain Dew. Now when I get one, it's typically a Diet Mountain Dew, because when I lost the weight years ago, I had switched over to Diet, and when I have sodas now, it's typically a Diet soda that I'm drinking. With Diet Mountain Dew, whenever I do go back to like a regular Mountain Dew, which is only every once in a while, I'm so used to the Diet that when I'll have a regular Mountain Dew, it's good. It just tastes off to me because I'm so used to the Diet, and there's just enough of a difference between the two. Not a drastic difference, not like Coke and Diet Coke, but not as close to me as, say, like Dr. Pepper tasting very similar to Diet Dr. Pepper for me. This does taste like a regular Mountain Dew. It's closer to tasting like a regular Mountain Dew than Diet Mountain Dew is. If you don't like Diet Mountain Dew at all, but you do, but you like Mountain Dew, which I know a lot of people where that's the case. I like them both, and I'm so used to drinking the Diet that I like Diet Mountain Dew quite a bit. I could see you maybe liking this better than Diet Mountain Dew because the taste is a bit closer, and there is enough of a difference between Diet Mountain Dew and regular Mountain Dew where it's like, yeah, I understand why someone would like one and maybe not the other. No, I like this. Like, honestly, I've got no problem with the fact that I got a 12-pack sitting in there. I will sneak this into the movie theater later. Although if it was really bad, I would probably sneak it into the movie theater anyway, because I am seeing Doolittle later on, and I've heard some not so great things. So maybe it would have been appropriate to sneak in something terrible. Or maybe I haven't seen the movie yet. I am thirsty. No, that's good. No, it is. I could see that. I could see this having a good shelf life. I could. I expect to. I expect to see this one around a while. If you like Mountain Dew, I think you'll like this. When I finish a 12-pack, I wouldn't. Just the rate I'm drinking this one. Give me 2 hours, I'll have that 12-pack down. Yeah, I'd have no problem getting some more of this. I like it. It does a good job of tasting like regular Mountain Dew. So to see more early videos like this, subscribe to our Patreon. Subscribe to our Patreon at patreon.com/thecinemasnob. Let us know in the comments if you tried out this drink, what you think of Mountain Dew compared to Diet Mountain Dew, what you think of Diet Mountain Dew compared to other sodas. Talk all about it in the comments, like and share our videos on Twitter, and we'll see you next time, people.
Meow.